Yeah.
Okay, Eurosonic is the perfect place for new talent to showcase their stuff to pretty much the entire music industry of Europe. Although the term new talent doesn't really apply to everyone. A good example is Frightened Rabbit.
Right.
Scott next to me.
Hello.
Hello. Scott, because you've been quite successful with your band for quite a few years now already. So why only Eurosonic this year? It seems a bit late.
Well, it does seem a bit late. I didn't really know about Eurosonic until this year, so I was sorry.
What?
No, my bad. I think a lot of the reason why we wanted to come here is because we've never been before, but also like picking up things in Europe has often been a little bit more difficult for us than in the US and the UK. So to come here and try and like again almost showcase our band again, for people who are uninitiated and don't have heard of us before. So to come here and do that seemed like a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, because you did the pretty much the American equivalent of Eurosonic, which is South by Southwest Festival. How was that experience for you?
It was good. We've done that 3 times now, and I think it's a funny one. Like it's kind of a horrible place to be for a band because I didn't get to see any music. I played like 14 shows over. The last time we played did like 14 gigs. Yeah, it was insane. But it was totally worth it because then at the end of it, we were waiting in a line to get back on the plane to go home. And this guy comes up to us and like, "You see this?" And it was like a picture of us in the New York Times. It's like, oh, okay, that was worth it then. All right.
Worth it, I'd say, yeah. So do you feel like you're more prepared because of that for the whole Eurosonic craziness?
Yeah. No. Yeah. We've done the whole like. Set up your gear on the street and take it into the venue like in 5 minutes. It can be a bit of a hear 'em scare 'em experience, and we've had that experience before. So feel prepared, ready.
That's good. So obviously, because of you must have been doing a lot of touring because of South by Southwest. Hopefully, a lot of touring in Europe now after Eurosonic. How is the touring life for you? It's kind of crazy, right? Is it something you enjoy?
Something I'm used to now. I don't know if enjoy is always the right word, but it's like you just have to put on a different hat almost, because like I'm not really. It's crazy and it's tiring, and I think after 2 weeks of it, that's as tired as you could possibly get, so it doesn't get any worse. I find that I do like the routine though. There's like you know what you're doing every day. You get up and do the same thing pretty much. You do a round of interviews, you do a bunch of promo, and then you play a show, and then you go to bed, and then you get up and do it all over again about 200 times a year. So it's just a case of like adjusting to that almost like military lifestyle or something. Like it's not very rock and roll. It's not very exciting. It's really hard work.
Is it not? Because I found that most people that are touring are like pretty much drinking heavily through it the whole time. Does that work for you? Or
I can't do that because my voice does not like drink, so I can't get away with a night in a club and then go and sing well the next day. So unfortunately, I have to be quite boring and say goodnight like at about midnight most times.
That seems reasonable enough.
Well, I mean, I maintain my health. I'm not dead, which is good.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah, pretty much, I'd say. So listen, because I believe it was your previous album, maybe the ones before that as well, I don't know, but you've been writing pretty isolated, living really healthy as well. Is that a way for you to creatively work the best way?
Yeah, I think actually, I find when, drinking is a very, it's a Scottish pastime. So when I stopped doing that, I think my brain, I find my brain's a lot clearer. I can, access parts of thought and brain activity that I couldn't when I was hungover. I try and maintain a healthy lifestyle whilst I'm working. Certainly, when I've got things to do, and almost like have a very strict regime of like 9 to 5 kind of working on music. I think that my brain likes routine, and so when I set out, I'm going to write between 9 and 5 and then go home, and then that really works for me. So yeah, try and be healthy during that. Like I'm not healthy at other times. So.
Well, was it? I read this quote once somewhere. I think it was Hemingway or something that said, in order to write, one must maintain drunk at all times to
God.
Not to be bothered by reality, I think, but it doesn't work for you.
I wish that worked for me. It would be great.
I'm sure your liver's happy with your decisions, though.
Yeah. I can hear him. He's playing.
Okay, so you've written albums about really professional stuff, perhaps also about more general things in life. What can we expect of Pedestrian Verse, which is coming out this year?
There are still. What happened with Pedestrian Verse was I started writing in a wider sense, songs at the State Hospital about other people's lives, and then I had another breakup, and I kind of took over. I didn't plan on that happening, so there are still really personal songs on there. So it's kind of an album of two halves in that I started for 6 months just writing about other people, and then there's a really personal section in the album that's about what happened to me then. Not because I wanted to explain it, just almost like I sat down to write, and that was the only thing I could think about. So yeah, a bit of both this time. I tried my best to write about others and then just went all selfish again.
It's okay, that's the mind, isn't it?
I can't help it.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure a lot of people are going through breakups will be very happy with it.
I'm sure they are, yeah.
So before Fright the Rabbit, I believe you did a lot of covers of Oasis and Stone Roses.
Oh, that was in high school. Don't bring that up.
I do want to, because you're at a point right now in your life where you don't really have to do covers anymore.
Sure.
I guess unless you really want to and you have one big idol, let's say like Entrance, which is so amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh no, yeah.
Set You Free.
I did. I love that song. Yeah.
It's a good song, but it's an interesting choice where you're like, I don't want to do the Stone Roses anymore now.
Yeah. I have so many great memories of that song. Like, I'm pretty sure I first like slow danced with a girl to that song. Until the drums kicked in. No, because no, there's a slow bit and it's like that's quite romantic. And then of course then it feels so inappropriate to be like slow dancing. But I like school discos and stuff like that. Entrance has got a special place in my heart. So yeah.
Also, you won't get any critics saying, "Oh, this is such a bad cover of it."
Right, it can only improve.
Exactly. Good choice, very smart. Okay, so last question. Like I said, Eurosonic is a great place for new talent to be discovered. What band would you say needs a bit more attention?
What, in general?
Yeah, maybe there's one that you're like, oh, these guys are so good, but they don't really get.
There's a band from Scotland called Phantom Band, who I think are one of the best. They're just one of the best bands anywhere, and they're lacking attention for the albums that they've produced. There's like two of my favourites ever. And I would really love for people to listen to them. There's a German Phantom Band as well, by the way, but that's not them. So,
Check out the German one.
I think it was someone from Cannes who was in the German one. But no, these guys are just 6 Scottish dudes making great music. So.
Representing Scotland, good.
100%, always.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck at your show tonight.
Thank you.
We'll be checking it out. And,
awesome.